Suffering! Saseki! Selfishly! Sidelined! Ah! Good morning to you too, Mr. Natsume. Good morning! Good morning, welcome student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Listen to you two, chatting away happily as if the main player of today's trial isn't here. Why would you do that? Why? Oh dear, we didn't mean to cause offense, Mr. Natsume. I thought perhaps that because you had your eyes shut so tightly, you were meditating, finding inner calm. It seemed wrong to disturb you. I was waiting! And the investigation continues. Oh, nope. Don't want to open the court record. Hey guys, welcome back. Slate here. Did we finish talking to her or no? No, we didn't. Alright, hospital discharge. Oh, we only showed her the photo, we didn't actually talk to her? It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh yes, I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. Stop. Why? So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure. What gave it away? I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Mr. Naruhodo! Who's that? Oh my god. Why did I doubt it'd be anybody else? Surely you were not about to leave? That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes! I didn't realize you were here! But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows as always. Well, make your presence known next time. Yeah. Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mrs. Zato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened, instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, look at the rat behind him! Oh, she was about to drink poison! Ah! That's what he means! Oh my god! I knew it was suspicious! There is a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening. With nothing but careful observation. Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can. Alright. Well... Oh, stop. I keep clicking converse. Alright, examine. This freaking... Oh my god! That mouse seems to be dead. Look. I didn't notice it there before, did you? I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. That's not actually medicine at all? But that's... the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. Yep. You don't think... Ah, I see you've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of a tragedy about to take place. Yes, I think it's falling into place. Why, though? Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilled out on the floor, and the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. Ah! I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Wait a second. Is she the one that poisoned Shamspear? But she was about to drink it herself. No, that doesn't make sense. Is it the same poison that was given to Shamspear? Don't worry. I will attend to the mouse presently. You go, Susato. Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as that rodent? To take your own life? Ah! Once we'd left, you would have put it into your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison? No! Miss Green, please! Please talk to us! What the heck? Why, though? Can we see the note? I want to see the note so bad. Will it let us? Definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes, it may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believes was about to happen here. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. Dang it. Alright. Oh! Alright, so we will get to ask about it. I mean, like, we will know what it says. 10 seconds later, and we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. I don't know if it's a delightful conversation, but you know. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green. What in the world? Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctor comes to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I snuck this out when he wasn't looking. What? It conspicuously lacks a label. I wonder what it contains. I'm afraid I don't really know, but I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh, please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Does she mean the pain of losing, gosh, what was his name? Oh crap, do we not know his name? Can we not tell us? Here, Duncan, that's right. Passed away only a month ago. Dang, okay, that kind of explains things. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. Oh no. Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objection? No, none. Right, then what did the card say? Neither the sender's name or address appear to be written on the envelope or the card. Oh, is that... Hold on, is it this? It arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. What? But does that mean Shakespeare wrote it? Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road. And 5 p.m. Wait, if she opened it here though. What does it mean that the remnant was found at Shakespeare's place? It's precisely the time when the incident occurred. Slug and Salad, yes. Pub on the northern corner of Briar Road. Briar Road, being the street that Mr. Garrett's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day, when I was struck in the back by the knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad. Goodness! So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Yes, I'm very sorry to have had to drag up such painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Miss Green, please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. It might sound a little conceited, but well, that's how all this has made me feel. That's, I guess, one way to look at it. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes. Oh wow, it's dark now. It's so pretty. Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trail for today. Yes, it's late. And, Mr. Naruhodo, did you discover anything that may be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think? Details about Mr. Shamspeare, Mr. Garadev's lodgings, the convict, Mr. Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we've yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway. I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis. Into Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean? Yes. Will they have found strychnine in it or not? Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper. Oh dear. Yes, Baroque Van Zeeks. But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend the trial. Mr. Sholmes, you're going to come? Oh yay, awesome. Indeed, whatever happens, I shall be there. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. Yeah! Very fitting music. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys, and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Suzaki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. And so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. We can do it! As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn for all of us. Yeah! Take that, Van Zeeks. We will win. We will be victorious. Alrighty. Time to head back to the trial. Oh boy. I don't like that we didn't put together that we had the part from the envelope with us. From her card. Miss Green's card. Oh boy. Oh! Dude! Why? Oh gosh. Oh, Suzaki, you poor, poor thing. Oh man. This is it, then, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, it's time to put an end to this now. To the miserable curse that has been plaguing Mr. Natsume, to everything. And in my own small way, I shall do everything I can to help you. I always appreciate your help, Mrs. Otto. Suffering! Suzaki! Selfishly! Sidelined! Ah! Good morning to you too, Mr. Natsume. Good morning! Good morning, welcome student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Listen to you two, chatting away happily as if the main player of today's trial isn't here. Why would you do that? Why? Oh dear, we didn't mean to cause offense, Mr. Natsume. I thought perhaps that because you had your eyes shut so tightly, you were meditating, finding inner calm. It seemed wrong to disturb you. I was waiting! What's the matter, Mr. Natsume? You seem different somehow today. Why, naturally, that's because I've attained spiritual enlightenment. The path of literature, you see, is a journey to discover one's own death, or such like. That's the sort of morning conversation I was hoping for. That's why I had my eyes shut. Oh, he is one of a kind. I missed the science, I'm afraid, somehow. You'll have to forgive me. And you mustn't talk of your path leading you to death, Mr. Natame. That was just an example! Oh yes, there it is. Inner calm. You barely came to see me at all yesterday. I was sure you'd abandoned me and returned to our beautiful long-lost homeland. We've not even been in Great Britain a week yet. Yes, well, anyway. I intend to set everything straight in court today. I'm determined to uncover the truth. Yeah. I've actually reached an important decision myself. Oh? What sort of decision? I shall fill you in after the trial. Alright. It would seem Mr. Sholmes isn't coming today after all. I knew it. It's a very clever message, I think. My dear fellows, you must win this battle on your own merits. It's a very clear message, I think. That he's overslept again. The great detective? My arch nemesis. Long may he stay away, if you ask me. Defendant and your legal representative. The trial is about to begin. Make your way to the courtroom immediately. Oh hey, they're shouting at us again. They didn't last time. Today, once again, we face the Reaper. And when the Reaper stands for the prosecution, the defendant's fate is sealed. I don't believe in that legend any more than I believe in Saseki-san's curse. The truth is hidden somewhere, and I won't let it escape me. I have to keep believing in my client, and keep fighting to the very end. That's all. Yeah! Oh boy. But we know it's gonna be a long one. 9:40 a.m. Okay, so we start before 10. I was remembering because when we started last time, she's like, I have an appointment at 10. But she ended up missing the appointment anyways, because like, the trial lasted way longer than 10. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. I call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. Oh man, the prosecution is ready. Oh, Van Zieks. Yes, the defense is ready. Very good. And now I call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the jury, chosen by lot to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to proceed? Absolutely. Justice will be done. You mark my words. I feel obliged to say, I feel especially ruthless on days when my head is sitting just right. Oh, well, I wonder if you could adjust my hat for me. And please, be as ruthless as you like. What is wrong with him? Thieves deserve to die if you ask me, especially gas thieves. I have no sympathy for the men at all. Look, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again now. I don't have time for this. I've got my own problems. Oh, may the Lord show us all the light here and lead his flock to a righteous verdict again today. Now, Lord Van Zieks, what can you tell us? You can tell us that he's a freaking vampire. Prosecution's report, please, for the court. In relation to the theory expounded by the defense yesterday, regarding the defendant's tea. Oh yeah. What are the results? So he does have the results. Of course, he's gonna pour more wine. I wish to empty his freaking bottle into pieces before the prosecution delivers the black news about the black tea belonging to the black guard in the dock. It's a lot of black. Pray, allow me a moment to savor a liquid of a more sanguine hue. In fact, I'll defer to the good detective for the report. Oh, he's there. Here's to you, Inspector. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. As indicated by the defense, we found a bar of soap just outside the victim's window in the snow. And there was indeed a frozen reddish liquid in a little depression on the top of it. Yes, that's the tea! That's what Mr. Natsume brought to him that night. Well, the brains at the yard analyzed it, and yes, you're right. It was tea. Okay. And there wasn't a trace of strychnine or any other toxic substance in it. Yes! Yes! No poison at all. In other words, the tea that the defendant brought with him to the victim's room is innocent. It's in the clear. As he's been saying, thank you. What a revelation. Not much of a revelation, because he's been saying it the whole time. as I suspected. This makes it quite clear. The defendant, Mr. Suzuki Natsume... thanks for interrupting me. My learned friend is jumping to conclusions again. A typical Nipponese reaction. Hey! What? Yes, it's true. No poison was found in the few drops of liquid recovered from the soap on the window ledge. But, what logic is that? Would you take a drop from the Thames and conclude that the water in the ocean isn't salty? My word, the water in the ocean is extremely salty, Counsel. Why does he always have to do that? Exactly. Just once, you know. I'd like to see him actually just, you know, take small sips, savor the wine, enjoy it, and, just set his cup down, nice, calmly, to the side. It's never gonna happen. But I can at least imagine it. Unfit for drinking, just as the victim's tea was on the night in question, as the court has already heard. Bitter was the precise word from the lips of Mr. William Shakespeare, whom the prosecution now calls back to the stand. Wait, hold on. That, like, went over my head. Oh, okay. The tea was undrinkable the same way that ocean water is. Okay. Alright, but still, then, like, that just proves our point, doesn't it? Very well, I will uphold the prosecution's request. Mr. Shakespeare. Yes, it sounds like we're going to have another confrontation with our theatrical friend. No! Bailiff, show Mr. Shakespeare to the stand! Oh boy. Please. Mr. William Shakespeare, the victim of this despicable crime. Oh heaven! Oh hell! Do you command me to remember? Forsooth, 'twas I, Shakespeare, to have a belly full of the foul fluid given in mine innocence. Yes, but as was revealed in yesterday's proceedings, the witness is not as innocent as we had perhaps first been led to believe. By using bars of soap such as this, he has been stealing gas from the supply company, yes. One may smile, and be a villain. Forsooth, 'twas I, Shakespeare, did have a room full of the sweet fuel given. That's right, fellow jurors, don't forget, this man is a rotten thief. Okay, come on, rotten's a little much. I haven't forgotten, kept all that about the ice coins a tidy secret, didn't you? You should have owned up sooner. Arrest him, I say, arrest him at once, and let him feel the sting in my tail. Oh, indeed, by dint of vile and cowardly means have I plotted to further my own ends, I confess. Man. Though was not pardoned my sins, of that I am sure. Nope. You acknowledge your wrongdoing. What exactly are you doing here? Cowards die many times before their deaths, and for a coward such as I, death be well deserved. But would it that a still greater crime passes unpunished? For lo, the hairy-faced gentleman of farther east than Verona did contrive to poison me. But there was no poison in the tea found in your room. The police have attested to that. What the defense would assert as an inconsistency will quickly be cleared up by the witness's testimony. Is that not so, Mr. Shakespeare? Verily, my liege, I would most gladly speak. Why is he jumping like that? Oh, man. Very well, let the witness testify to explain this inconsistency. Tell the court why it is that the poison apparently entered your body, though none was found in the tea. Yeah, give us your best shot at an excuse. The Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in a pot. 'Twas in my cup alone that the wicked miscreant secretly poured his wicked poison. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, ne'er did a drop of his own drink pass his lips. When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that remained in his cup to make my coins of ice. Thus 'tis no surprise that poison be not found in the tea I did pour into the molds of soap. Poison was slipped into the cup after the tea had been poured. the normal way for poison to be administered, in my experience. Quite. Otherwise, it would be disastrous if the poisoner were to mix up the cups, for instance. But no poisoned bottle was found at the scene. Because, quite simply, the Nipponese took the bottle back to his own room. But like, what, don't tell me they didn't search his room? The absence of a vessel containing the poison only becomes problematic when considering suicide. Ugh, I knew that. By now, it should be perfectly clear. A bar or two of cheap soap is wholly insufficient to wash the deep stains of guilt from the accused's hands. Ugh! Sirs, madams, 'tis true that I, Shakespeare, be a common thief of gas. But, listen here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there goes his staff. Oh, did he straighten it out? Jeez. I guess it's plastic. Wherefore would I lie? Verily, I have no cause. I have naught to lose. Well... do you declare? Thank you for your testimony, witness. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination. Yes, my lord. Trying to think about what he said. I come to my chamber of tea, put it in a pot. My cup alone, I put it in. Well, but there is no tea ring on his cup, that's true. Wait, no! Wait, because he said I did use a remedy in his cup to make. That's just no surprise the poison be not found in the tea I did pour into the mold of soap. Okay.
Hold it!
I was thinking about the cups, but I'm like, when he left, how long was he there? That's the thing. I'm trying to think, like, if he waited to pour the tea into the bars of soap, wouldn't that mean there was a tea ring would be made on the cups? What I'm trying to say. I understand that you are already acquainted with Mr. Natsume, is that correct? I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Do I know thee? Or know thee not? Methinks 'tis all I can know, that thy destiny mingles with mine. You lost me at the first thee. Zound, sir, thou must learn the English tongue afore thou turnst thy hand to lawyering. I did, but I must have missed the archaic Elizabethan lecture. Verily and in truth, 'twas a fine flavoured brew, though a drop of poison did barb its sweetness, as the thorn doth barb the sweet rose. That, dear friends, be the simple truth. Listen to Mr. Shakespeare. He seems in even better form than he was yesterday. Either that, or I'm in worse form. That fated evening, after I did dine, at Grubb's Grubbery, a local alehouse of good report, naught did pass my lips, but the tainted black tea. But behold, the poison was not in the tea at first. Stop with the jumping. Okay.
Hold it!
Are you saying that you saw the moment when the poison was added to your tea? To have witnessed the act and then drank the tea? Though it does describe the actions of a fool. Quite so, quite so. But no one likes going thirsty, do they? Sooner would I die quenched than parched. But I have the choice. Actually, on the night in question, the water main was frozen, I believe, wasn't it? Were it not for the tea, in sooth I would sooner have died frozen than quenched or parched. Right. No ice coins means no heating. The witness had more than one brush with death on the night in question, it would seem. Remind the court, Mr. Shakespeare, as to whether the accused drank any of the tea which he brought with him. With the greatest of pleasure, my liege. I would really like to skip all of this if I can. Can't I just, like, present these? Let me just try, because what's the next statement? Hold on. Because he's killing me.
Hold it!
Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. If, having first made your special coins, it was after 2 in the morning when you collapsed, that would mean you can't have drunk any tea yourself until around that time. Once ensnared by literary debate, naught else be found in the furrows of the mind. The debate about Romeo and Juliet, you mean? And who was the stronger of the two? Rightly did I pay no heed to the tea, as I wrestled with the abominable fellow. I don't remember debates like that when I was studying. Are you suggesting that neither of you actually drank the tea while this was hot that evening? My lord, must thou be privy to some Shakespearean wisdom? Husband, wife and tea, I tip it be. Ah yes, so very true. Everyone has different preferences when it comes to tea. I think you might have interpreted that wrongly. So it's been proven that there is no poison in Suzuki-san's tea. That should be hugely in our favor. The atmosphere in this courtroom today... It feels as though everybody is against us, Mr. Naruto. It must be the Reaper's poison. I'm afraid that if we don't find a significant flaw in this testimony somewhere, the jury will pounce and find Mr. Natsume guilty. It really feels like we've jumped into the fire here. Okay. What I was trying to do... was present the teacups. I haven't pressed these. Does it matter? I really don't want to. Haha, yes! I didn't have to press those two. Haha. Oh gosh. You claim that Mr. Natsume didn't drink a drop of tea on the night in question. But that's impossible. How? Shop logic? What is this, you clad fiend? The 2 teacups from the scene, one used by the victim and the other by the defendant. I have a clear difference between them, one that represents incontrovertible proof. Incontrovertible? What difference? Look at the inside of the cups. Just here, there's a clear visible ring. Yes, a tea ring. Commonplace enough. Indeed. Such stains occur all too readily when one leaves tea in the cup for a while. And yet, Mr. Natsume's cup has no such ring. Good lord, you're right. It's completely clean. And prithee, sir, what makest thou of it? Exactly what Mr. Natsume told the court yesterday. The Japanese saying he quoted. Drink. Tea. Well, it's hot. That's right. Yes. The jittery Mr. Natsume was true to his usual self that night and drank his tea in no time. That face. If, as you claim in your testimony, he didn't touch a drop of his tea, a ring would have developed on the inside of his cup as well after the several hours the tea was left standing. But, in short, Mr. Shamspear, you clearly lied to the court. Liar, liar, pencil fire. It be Teneri. Nice.
Objection!
Now, what do you want now? As a rule, I fill my hallowed chalice up to 7 times during any one trial. You might want to keep that information to yourself. Yet on occasion, tedium distracts me, and I pour more times than I intended until the bottle is dry. Your drinking habits are fascinating, but irrelevant. Yeah. On the contrary, they illustrate the fickleness of human memory. Hey! To William Shamspear. Yes, my liege. Though you previously stated that you made the coins of ice from the leftover tea in the accused's cup, could it be that you were perhaps mistaken? Eh? Could it be that? Yes, perhaps there was some tea remaining in the small teapot left at the scene. A fact that had vanished from your memory until now. Stop planting things in his head. Faith, my liege, thou art a magician. For verily, 'tis as though thou hast seen with thine own eyes that night. What? Forsooth, I was mistook. I did plan to use tea from the Japanese fellow's cup, but lo, when I looked, 'twas empty. And thus did I use the dregs that festered in the teapot as my liege should suggest. And you've just suddenly remembered now that you have made a mistake before? Are we supposed to believe that?
Objection!
People's memories are imperfect, my learned friend, which is why we rely on evidence instead. Ooh. But in any case, it makes no difference. The victim's most recent testimony tells us two things of note. Firstly, that the poison was put into the victim's teacup only. And secondly, that the spoiled cup was not the source of the insipid ice coins that have bewitched this court. The prosecution makes a fine summary of the facts. Furthermore, that testimony remains valid and in full support of the established facts. In other words... Great. There we go again. The consistency claimed by the defense simply does not exist. No! What does this mean then? I do declare it means there's no issue with the gas thief's testimony. Apart from the bit about thieving gas, obviously. My lords, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I do solemnly swear. After I did dine at Grub's Grubbery Ale House that night, great Van Zeke's music's playing. Not did pass my lips, but the black tea given me by the Japanese, whose back be stupid as low as death. And on what did you dine, sir? Why, I did partake in my favourites. A broth as would's be called soup, and a leaf as would's be called salad. As insalubrious a menu as the establishment where it was served. Why, you gods will give us some faults to make us men. Willingly would I suffer what punishment 'tis seen fit to serve a wicked thief of gas, but I pray ye wise and noble fellows ne'er forget the simple truth. That be one thing, and this be another. Oh my goodness. Jurors, all your humble servant Shakespeare doth entreat you, punish the Japanese fellow for his sins. My lord! Oh, great. Is it summation examination time? If I may speak, my lord? Yes, Mr. Foreman. I believe you may have been duped by that rotten defense lawyer. By me? I do declare you may be right. We all know the waif there was making coins of ice to keep himself warm. But this lawyer lad says if he's stealing gas, he deserves a dose of poison, eh? He's leading us up the garden path, that's what he's been doing. I really never said anything like that. He didn't. But we just heard from the victim there has opened our eyes again. We've reached a decision this time, and we won't be swayed from it. Uh-huh. The court acknowledges the position of the jury, Foreman, and will duly hear the jury's findings. What? No! You can't yet. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your decisions now.
Guilty!
Uh-huh.
Guilty.
What a surprise.
Guilty. Guilty.
Time to change their
Guilty.
minds again.
Guilty!
Whoop. And there goes the fire once again. I hereby declare the jury to be in one accord. Oh, happy day. Stop. How is this happening? My lord, the defense asserts its right to carry out a summation examination. Very well. The court upholds the defense's right. Typical. My learned friend is unable to accept the obvious truth. How many times have we been victorious in a summation examination, huh? It's you who won't accept that we know what we're doing. This trial will therefore enter its second summation examination immediately. Jurors, the court calls upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime of which he is charged. Oh boy. Fun times. I'm a man of logic, me, and having considered all the evidence, the defendant must logically be guilty. I do agree that gas is far too expensive. I can quite understand why the man would want to avoid paying. Stuff explodes and it can poison you. It's absolutely lethal, gas is. Gas doesn't come for free. It costs a fortune to deliver it around the city and maintain the pipes. Truth be told, the tea my wife serves up for me is a little sketchy at times. What? If nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there? But he was holding a fork, and there was a plate on the table. I do feel that perhaps personal opinion about gas and its supplies influenced decisions somewhat. But never mind. No, you really should mind. Yeah. The truth is, our counter-argument wasn't as unassailable as we'd hoped. And Mr. Shamspeare was poisoned, there can be no doubt of that. Then how are we supposed to turn this around? I think we need to establish the method by which Mr. Shamspeare was actually poisoned. Our only hope is to demonstrate that to the court incontrovertibly. But that's surely almost impossible at this stage. If we don't manage it though, Mr. Natsume will be found guilty. No delays, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination. Jeez, we were just having a little strategy chat. Calm yourself, Judge. Alrighty, here we go again. Alrighty. I guess let's just press for now.
Hold it!
All the evidence, you say? That's right. And there's no room for doubt. It's all pointing at that Japanese man with the big mustache. Is it though? Says the English man with the bigger mustache. Which means we need to show the man some new evidence to make him change his mind. Only we had that kind of evidence. Don't worry, the summation examination has barely started, really. Perhaps there will be a shift in the situation that shows an existing piece of evidence in a new light. Let's hope so. To start with, though, I need to find some way out of this deadlock.
Hold it!
This isn't the time or the place to be discussing the price of gas, madam. But really, think of the injustice. Air is a gas, and air is free. Why should Altamont gas cost money? It makes my blood boil. I can feel myself becoming more ruthless than ever. This isn't the time or the place to be ruthless either. If I might interject here. Yes, madam. It seems my fellow juror takes issue with the price of our company charges for gas. But it is precisely because of thieves like this man that the cost goes up. Oh, what a beastly man. That unkempt mustache, those hunched shoulders, poisoning tea and stealing gas. He's not the one stealing gas, hey! Utterly unforgivable. No. Mr. Natsume isn't the one who's been stealing gas. I'll thank you not to go adding on more crimes. Mr. Natsume hasn't been poisoning tea either. Well, anyway, I've quite made up my mind. It's as made up as the price of gas.
Hold it!
Could we please talk about the poison rather than the gas, do you think, sir? Well, if you like. I mean, to be honest, I'd take poison over gas every time. You'd take poison? What I mean is, poison can only poison you. It doesn't explode, does it? Goodness me, what are you talking about? Set him straight, please, lawyer man. Well, it's certainly true that poison isn't prone to exploding. But I think you'll find poison also can't light or heat up a room. Ah! You're right! I hadn't considered that at all, clearly. Oh, man. Young lawyer man. Yes? You have a good head on your shoulders. We could use someone like you as our company's legal representative. Yes! Give him some work. Well, I wasn't expecting to pick up more business in the middle of a trial, that's for sure. Anyway, the point is, I haven't had the best experience with gas companies in the past. But that has nothing to do with what's going on.
Hold it!
Can we please refrain from all this talk of gas? There's an all-out attack underway here, in case you hadn't noticed, against my company's gas. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it, am I? I don't think so. She's really buzzing now. All I've heard about our wonderful fuel is explosions and poisonings. What about electricity, What about getting electrocuted? What about that? A little explosion here and there is nothing in comparison. Any explosion could hardly be described as nothing, madam. Nevertheless, the theft of your gas is deplorable. My point exactly. But the gas thieves aren't even the worst of our enemies. They are far more devious reprobates to contend with on a daily basis, you know. More devious? Who, madam? Other gas companies, of course. Other gas companies? Not quite what I was expecting. We generate gas and we deliver it to our customers fair and square. Indeed. Nobody's questioning that, madam. Altamont is an exemplary gas company. But there are other unscrupulous gas companies here in London that don't even have any gas at all. What? But if they don't have any gas, how do they go about selling it to people? You wouldn't think it possible, would you? But they steal our gas, you see, and sell that. They steal your gas? How on earth is such a thing possible? Gas companies like ours deliver gas to people's homes via a network of pipes. But these devious reprobates secretly disconnect our pipes and divert our gas into their own rotten pipes. Then they make a contract with the households supplied by those pipes and take money for the precious gas that's rightfully ours, without us even knowing. They're diverting gas into their own pipes illegally. What a brazen form of theft! When we visit customers' houses to collect the money from their meters, we always have to check whether or not one of these devious companies has been up to its tricks. Oh? What's up with you?
Excuse me.
Do you have something to say about that, juror number 3? Oh golly, you mean me? I am terribly sorry. I was just thinking to myself. I really did catch him off guard there. Thinking about what the lady next to you was saying, correct? Well, yes. I just got a little riled up about it recently, you see. About what? The stealing from other companies? An Altamont gas worker visited my house the other day to investigate the pipe work. "We need to ask for your cooperation while we carry out a secret check of your property, sir," the fellow said. So I let him in, and do you know what he did? I'm afraid I have no idea. Please, tell us. He proceeded to take one of my lights off the wall. Then he grabbed the exposed mouth of the pipe and started blowing into it. What do you think you're doing, young man? You're giving away company secrets there. Oh please, everybody knows, but it was very nearly the death of me, I can tell you. What do you mean? Huh? Wait. What if it was gas from the pipe and not poison? I'll explain if you don't mind. That got Shamspear. As I said before. Wait, what if Shamspear was working with these other gas companies? Ooh. These unscrupulous other gas companies connect their customers to our pipe network. Yes, but how does blowing into the pipes come into it? Obviously, there's gas in the pipes, and it's at a fairly low pressure. By blowing air through the pipe, you can make the pressure drop temporarily. And if you do that, any lights connected to the same pipe will flicker for a moment. Oh. I see. In other words, if, upon blowing into the pipe, the lights of an adjacent property that has no contract with your company flicker, you can know that these devious scoundrels have been meddling with the pipes. Exactly, my lord. That's it in a nutshell. It's the reason why we have teams of workers going around neighborhoods to investigate which lights flicker. The trouble is, the particular worker who came to my house didn't know the strength of his own breath. He blew down the pipe with all his might. You can guess what happened, can't you? Well, if he blew hard, then... Wait, you mean... That's right. The lights didn't just flicker, they went out, along with the stove. Gas started pouring into the house. What a disaster! Gas supply must have been interrupted briefly because the man blew too hard, so the flames went out. I'm afraid I yelled at the fellow. Are you trying to kill us all? I said. Oh my gosh, that's it! So by disconnecting a lamp and blowing into the exposed gas pipe, it's possible to extinguish lamps and stoves connected to the same network of pipes. And then when the gas starts flowing again, it just silently seeps into the room. Snareheado, I think perhaps... Yes, this is almost certainly the clue that we've been hoping for. Juror number 3, the defense requests that you amend your statement to include that information. Oh, well, if you like. I don't mind. Well, I do. That's our company's secret method of identifying the rogues that try to riddle us. Like I said, madam, it's widely known already. Very well. Juror number 3, you will amend your statement accordingly. Yes, my lord. Although I'm not really sure what the point of all this is. You do realize you're a juror for a murder trial. Hold on. Though, I don't see any lamps, though. Wait. What if it was someone else that blew, but who? Ah, I don't know. It's crazy. Hold on. I haven't really finished pressing everything. Did I finish pressing everything or do I try to... Let's just finish pressing everything.
Hold it!
That way... You mean it's poisoned? That's right. It's happened a tidy few times now. This is most troubling indeed. It's always days like this one when I don't get any wages. I get it at tea time, see? And I see her doing it. My wife. What? She gets that devilish look on her face and she slips some white powder into my cup. And you drink it anyway? I was brought up proper, I was. If someone gives you a cuppa, you drink it. And what happened to you? What did it taste like? It was god-awful, believe you me. Salty as hell. Why would you drink it? Oh my gosh, why? And I think perhaps what your wife put in your tea... Salt. No! So, she doesn't even care enough to poison me properly, eh? Unbelievable. Let's move on, please. That's hilarious.
Hold it!
Does that mean that if the victim could be shown to have ingested something else, you'd change your leaning? Sorry. What's that now? Oh, I was just saying, if the victim did actually eat or drink something else in the night... What's the matter with you? Sorry? I said, if nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there? Haven't you been listening to me at all? I feel there's an English expression about a pot and a kettle that's appropriate here. Compared to the other jurors, who don't even appear to have anything to say about the case at all, it would seem that this elderly gentleman has been listening to the proceedings far more intently. I suppose. Trouble is... He has selective hearing? Exactly. But still, this juror may well be the key to the breakthrough that we so desperately need. Ugh, this is hopeless. There's no way for me to appeal to these people. I do think that the only way we shall overcome this difficult situation is by exposing the way in which Mr. Shamspeare was really poisoned. I have to prove that it happened some other way, and not via Mr. Natsume's tea. Yes, I know. Trouble is, I have absolutely no idea how it did happen. Tsunaruharo, I wonder if perhaps there's something you might have forgotten. Oh? Like what? It's important to watch everyone involved and pursue people if they react to someone else. Okay. Would you like me to remind you? No. No. It's okay. You don't need a reminder. Once again, Sasaki-san's fate is entirely in my hands here. I'll owe it to my client to hear any advice my assistant may be able to offer. Perhaps I have to let her remind me. And again, I'm okay. No need. We already did it. Actually, I don't think there's any need. It's vital that we start trying to change these jurors' minds as soon as possible. Of course, I'm sure you're right. But if you decide you would like your memory refreshed, you need only ask, Mr. Naruto. No, we're fine. Problem is, who do I pursue? Oh wait, this, right?
Objection!
Yeah! Those two statements clearly contradict each other. Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer, counsel? Juror number 6, did you hear what juror number 3 said? Eh? What? Yes, of course. I hear him mumbling about something or other. There is another explanation here, I believe. Something besides Mr. Natsumi's tea did, in a manner of speaking, pass the victim's lips on the night in question. What? What explanation? I wonder, did the police check the mouth of the gas pipe feeding the wall light at the scene? To see if there were any traces of poison there. I was curious to see what your floundering would result in this time with the mouth of a gas pipe. Scotland Yard have enough to do without exploring such irrelevance. Oh, what a piece of work is a man. What are you trying to say, Mr. Shakespeare? We'll find out what he has to say next time. Yep, let's do this cliffhanger. Oh, but I want to know too. Oh, man. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the who. We're getting everything else. It's just the who that I just don't understand. I guess the why? I think there's a little more in this case that we still don't understand yet. Or we don't know about yet, I guess. And my bet it has something to do with, what's his name? Getting his name. The guy that died. Duncan, that's right. Oh well, guess we'll have to find out the truth next time. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.